of Oklahoma teachers
It's a historic event. I think it really is.
converging on the state capitol.
Oklahoma teachers marching around the Capitol, sending a message to legislators they're fed up and they're not going anywhere until something's done.
And so teachers, if they want the tools to do the job, probably need to stay and keep telling the legislators how important it is.
Teachers, students, and state employees waiting in lines all day today to speak with their legislators. Tonight, the response from inside the Capitol.
One day and done, not gonna happen, as districts already planning on closing for yet another day of planned teacher walkouts.
We shall not be moved.
Been quite a day. That is where we begin here at 6 o'clock. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Ogle.
And I'm Heather Holman in for Jolene. We have a team of reporters working every angle of this walkout. Let's start with News 4's Lily Zhang.
Lily, you were inside the Capitol with lawmakers. What's their reaction to all of this tonight?
Yeah, Kevin, Heather, every lawmaker that we spoke with says that a lot of work still has to be done. And they did spend the day speaking with teachers. And one lawmaker even suggested teachers should be coming back.
Teachers, if they want the tools to do the job, probably need to stay and keep telling the legislators how important it is.
Senate Minority Leader John Sparks on teachers and education advocates storming the Capitol on Monday.
We're fighting for our students and for every teacher across the nation. Numbers mean one thing, but the respect for this profession means something else to all of us.
Going door to door to meet with their legislators, teachers we spoke with say the walkout had more to do with funding for their students and less about salaries.
Oklahoma state legislation says that a library our size, for a school our size, should have 2 full-time adults working there. It's just me. I'm doing the job of 2 people for the meager price of 1. And my budget for books this year, $0.
Senate Majority Leader Greg Treat says they will fully fund the average teacher pay increase of about $6,000 as promised, but they're also looking at other funding options.
So there's talk about more robust, dynamic use of local property tax. There's also talk about the marketplace fairness bill that you heard us talk about last week.
But it wasn't just teachers at the Capitol.
$2,000 that they were putting on the table, that does not make up for the insurance that has gone up on our paychecks, and it barely covers, one of my bills.
State employees are now asking lawmakers to pass and fund raises totaling $211 million over the next 2 years. They also want millions that have been cut from agencies to be restored. When it comes to undoing cuts, Senator Sparks says there's already some bills in the works.
Senator Rader's bill in particular on capital gains deductions is one in particular that would fit this bill.
While some Senate Republicans say the kind of raises state employees want will require more revenue.
Right now, at this juncture, I don't see that at this juncture that we'll be able to do it unless we have a lot of growth in the economy, which we are in the growth economy right now. We may have $200 million more to spend next year through growth. But that's something that you don't want to allocate money you don't have.
Now, the pay raise bill itself for state employees has not been signed by Governor Mary Fallin. I just spoke with her spokesperson, and he says that her office did receive it last Thursday, but currently they are still reviewing it. Live from the state capitol, Lily Zhang, Oklahoma's News 4.